Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Miss Owen's homeboy child. He's being charged in the UK. I wonder if she's going to address her friend. You know, she loves to talk about black folks and everything wrong in the black community, but she's always defending the Tate brothers because, you know, her husband is really good friends with the Tate. She met the Tate brothers via her husband. Clock that T. So let's go ahead and watch this video here. So this is Festy, F-E-S-I-F-Y. This is their video.
The trafficking of minors and the rape of a 15-year-old girl.
England now has some British case against me. They're saying in 2008, I assaulted somebody. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. It doesn't even say. On the arrest warrant, it says 2008 assault. That's it. No time, no place, no person.
So Romania failed, now England tries. The Matrix is angry. They do this to any man who goes against them. Never give up, men, never give in. Do not be scared. Strength and honor.
No when, no where. Imagine I told you 15 years ago you assaulted someone.
UK prosecutors have confirmed they've authorised 21 charges against influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate, including rape, actually body harm and human trafficking. Andrew Tate, 38, faces 10 charges, which include a rape, actually body harm, human trafficking and controlling prostitution with gain to 3 alleged victims, whereas Tristan Tate, 36, faces 11 charges including rape, actually body harm and human trafficking, connected to 1 alleged victim.
According, if you look up the BBC archives, I'm the worst man in the world. I'm the most dangerous person on the planet. The fact that, I mean, the UK hates me the most, but the fact that UK has a stabbing epidemic, an acid attack epidemic, random people turning up on the borders without passports, homeless crisis, energy crisis, old people freeze to death because they can't afford their electricity bills, foods is crazy, inflation, it's just entered a recession. The entire country is failing in real time by every metric you can measure a society by. And what do the politicians talk about when they go to parliament? Andrew Tate said women can't drive. Andrew Tate said women can't drive. We need to stop this man. Insane. What they're actually doing, and I don't think many people realize, is what politicians and the elites have come up with this great idea is that they don't want to fix any of the problems of society. What they want to do is attack the people who highlight the problems of society. So we have all these problems and we don't want to fix them. So let's get anyone who tells people about the problems in trouble so that nobody talks about them so they can continue rampantly. So they don't want to fix the crime in the inner cities, but if you talk about it, you get in trouble. That's what they're doing now. They're shutting up the people who point out the obvious as opposed to fixing the things that need to be fixed.
The 2 British Americans are under investigation in Romania, facing a number of charges over there, which they deny. A Crown Prosecution Service spokesperson said, "We can confirm that we've authorised charges against Andrew and Tristan Tate for the offences. These charging decisions followed a receipt of a file of evidence from Bedfordshire Police. A European arrest warrant was issued in England in 2024 as a result of the Romanian courts, ordering the extradition to the UK of Andrew and Tristan, meaning they'll be forced to come back to face these charges. However, the domestic criminal matters in Romania must be settled first. The Crown Prosecution Service reminds everyone that the criminal proceedings are active and defendants have a right to a fair trial. It's extremely important that there be no reporting, commentary or sharing information online which could in any way prejudice these proceedings."
But can I take him back to President Trump's reliability? 4 British women have accused Andrew Tate of rape and human trafficking, and British police have issued arrest warrants. The Tates have tried to escape justice, first to Romania, now to the United States, but I'm delighted that Florida has thankfully opened a criminal investigation. But does the Prime Minister agree that people who are wanted by British police of such appalling crimes should stand trial in our country? And given his assessment that President Trump really is a reliable ally, will his government request an urgent extradition of the Tate brothers?
Prime Minister.
This is a live issue, as he'll appreciate, and therefore I'll tread carefully. But the principle is absolutely clear. Justice must be done in all cases, including in this case. But I won't go into the details because this is a live case, as he knows.
An international arrest warrant was issued by Bedfordshire Police for the siblings over allegations dating back to 2012 to 2015, which they deny. They are already obviously facing prosecution in Romania over allegations of trafficking minors, sexual intercourse with a minor and money laundering. A separate case against them in which they are accused of human trafficking and forming a criminal gang to sexually exploit women has been sent back to prosecutors. They're struggling in Romania. Now the UK will have an attempt at trying to put the brothers behind bars at some point.
And I was like, okay, what we get extradited for? They're like, in 2009, you attacked a woman. So what do you mean attacked? Don't know. It says violence. It's the Romanian guy. He goes, it says violence against women in 2009. I'm like, what woman?
2009?
Yeah. I was like, what woman? Doesn't say. Where? Doesn't say. When? Doesn't say. It says attack against a woman in 2009.
Okay, this man just lies. He just lies. I don't know what else. I mean, I've been keeping my foot on Andrew Tate's neck for the past 2 years. All he does is lie. If you really look into the case and actually read the case files and not the pieces that him and Tristan pieced together to put on social media, you guys will find out these are real charges. There are real people behind these, allegations. They actually exist. He's so full of shit. And the thing that's really bothersome with Andrew Tate, he wants to act like the Matrix is attacking him. Again, another narcissist. Always a victim. Everybody wants to bring him down. It's never his fault. This and that, this and that. The problem with Andrew Tate is he's done a lot of messed up stuff. And it's coming to bite him in the ass. You cannot sit there and exploit women, our women, pimp them out. Remember, these were his words. I got a pimpin', I got my pimpin' hoes degrees, my PhD, pimpin' hoes degree. This was his word. He was literally teaching men how to pimp chicks on webcams. That's how they got their fortunes. You can't do wrong and then think that you're about to be blessed. And then on top of that, he keeps playing with God. When shit got hot, he converted to Islam. His brother is a supposed staunch Christian. They talk all this stuff about the nuclear family. They're trying to take us down because, we're going against the gay agenda. We're going against the feminization of men. We want the nuclear family as a man and a woman, man and wife. And we're trying to teach women to stop being whores and men to step up. Meanwhile, we find out later on, they all have children by multiple women. They both have had sex with each other's baby mamas, allegedly. So it's like nothing that they've talked about, nothing that they've been preaching to young men over the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years, they're not living that lifestyle. If you believe in the nuclear family, where's your wife? Why do you have different baby mamas? But then we'll turn around and talk shit about black women, single motherhood, and everything else. But most of those people in the red pill community, they're hypocrites. They're always getting exposed for having kids out of wedlock or the fake pro-blacks. Can't stand the white man, then we find out they have a white wife. He's just doing this for a check. So all he does, just because he has money, he's still a dusty. He thinks because he has money and Lamborghinis and fame, he moves like a dusty. Your money does not define you. It's how you move. It's how you treat people. It's how you treat people when nobody's watching. He's a typical dusty. He just has money and fame. But I'm glad that the UK is coming after him. He's done a lot of wrong stuff. So he got out the whole Romanian situation and he thought he was home scot-free. Remember, wasn't it just like 2 months ago when I had did the video? I was on live stream talking about that girl who came out and was like, Andrew Tate was putting hands on her. Let me see if I can find that video. I forget her name. She accused Andrew Tate of beating her. She like exposed him, and I didn't feel bad for her because again, she thought, her damn coochie was different. She learned that day. All them other girls said the same thing. He was abusive. He put hands on them, but she thought she was different. Okay. This is her. He whooped her ass too. So let's watch this real quick here.
Tonight, disturbing allegations being made against one of the most controversial figures on social media, Andrew Tate. In a civil suit filed in Los Angeles this week, model Brie Stern accusing Tate of sexually assaulting and choking her at the Beverly Hills Hotel earlier this month. Stern sitting down with NBC News from Los Angeles in her first interview about that night.
Talk to me about what was going through your mind in that moment. I was scared to death. I was terrified that I might die.
Stern saying in the lawsuit what started as consensual sex in the early hours of March 11th turned more violent as she begged Tate to stop. Stern's attorney, Tony Busby, also providing NBC News with these photos, not in the lawsuit, alleging they show the initial bruising on her face. The lawsuit saying she was later diagnosed and treated for post-concussion syndrome. NBC News reviewed parts of Stern's hospital discharge paperwork confirming her diagnosis. Stern also filed a report with police on March 24th.
I was just terrified of him. I mean, he's a very wealthy, very powerful person. And once he left the country, I did feel a sense of security, and I felt...
Objection. Again, this is why I do believe she's a victim. I believe what she's saying because other women have said the same exact thing. How he treats them in the bedroom, how he likes to choke, put hands on them. But my issue with her is, you knew this. You knew this. But the same thing that you're scared of now, oh, he's wealthy and he's powerful. He was wealthy and powerful, and that's why you were willing to throw common sense and morals out of the window because of that same wealth and power. Am I lying? There's whole documentaries, there's whole videos breaking this same scenario down that Andrew Tate has been accused of doing to other women. But you didn't care about those other women because it wasn't you. As long as you weren't being affected, it didn't matter. But then when the leopard ate your face, now you're crying white girl tears. Make it make sense. So, I don't feel bad for Andrew Tate. He's a terror behind the scenes. And Candace Owens is trash for constantly defending him. But then has so much to say about Diddy and everybody else. Keep the same energy. She never holds Kanye West accountable. She never holds Andrew Tate accountable because she's a grifter. She has all the smoke for Epstein and all the smoke for this person, that person. But when it comes to the Tate brothers, oh, they're being persecuted. She's a clown, just like this girl's a clown.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.